What's up, everyone? Welcome to FilmSpot, and today we will be talking about the best upcoming movies. Vin Diesel takes to social media to share a new image of Dominic Toretto, teasing the upcoming release of the trailer for Fast X. From its humble beginnings back in 2001, the Fast and Furious franchise is now bigger than ever, following the exploits of Dom and his crew of elite drivers as they pull off daring heists and thwart terrorist plots, all while behind the wheel of some souped-up cars. Fast X, which is directed by Louis Leterrier, is expected to serve as the second-to-last movie in the franchise for the core characters, which includes Letty, Roman, Tej, Han, and Mia. After his previous social media post teased that the Fast X trailer will be released soon, Diesel has now shared a new image of Dom from the upcoming film, complete with the character's signature Toretto mechanic work shirt. The caption for the post affirms that the first trailer will drop next month, meaning fans don't have much longer to wait before it's revealed what the 10th film in the franchise will actually be about. Ana de Armas teases her Ballerina fight scene with Keanu Reeves' John Wick. Ballerina is the fifth installment of the John Wick franchise and stars de Armas as Rooney, a character who was first introduced in John Wick 3, Chapter 3 Parabellum, and previously portrayed by ballet dancer Unity Phelan. Officially announced by Lionsgate in April 2022, filming commenced in November in Prague. On The Tonight Show, de Armas describes the ballerina fight scene she rehearsed with Reeves. She shares the difficulty of filming stunts, which often leave her sore and bruised. However, after her rehearsal with the John Wick actor, she jokes that she can't complain anymore because of the ease and professionalism he displays when doing his stunts. She said, "We've been in Prague filming for 4 months. We still have 1 more month to go, and I'm in pain. You know, my body, my back, everything hurts. I'm complaining, I'm sore, I'm bruised. Bond was 15 minutes. This is a whole movie, another level. But the other day, Keanu and I were rehearsing our very difficult stunt scene, and this man is just rolling and throwing me and doing crazy stunts. And I'm like, I can't complain anymore, because he is doing it. He truly is the best." Hugh Jackman, who plays Wolverine, may have revealed the actual title of the MCU's Deadpool 3. Back in September 2022, Deadpool's Ryan Reynolds dropped one of the biggest entertainment stories of the year when he casually confirmed Hugh Jackman's return as Wolverine for Marvel Studios' Deadpool 3. But the video was only the beginning. In the weeks and months following the internet-shattering reveal, both actors have used video and social media, along with a dash of humor, to update fans and promote the 2024 film. Now a new video from Hugh Jackman has fans thinking the Deadpool 3 announcement trend has continued. In a video posted by Hugh Jackman, the Wolverine star mentioned having to spend a year with Reynolds shooting Wolverine and Deadpool. Since he referred to the film as Wolverine and Deadpool instead of Deadpool 3, it's possible that the former is the official title of the upcoming threequel. Deadpool's own Ryan Reynolds then commented on the video, "Wolverine and Deadpool, bub?" Not only does Reynolds' comment support the possibility that Jackman dropped the title, but the actor may also be implying that the threequel is actually titled Deadpool and Wolverine, with his character being named first. Hugh Jackman then kept the potential title debate going by replying, "It's catchy, right?" Not only is it possible that Deadpool and Wolverine or Wolverine and Deadpool is the actual title, but it also looks like this subtle announcement was planned. Ryan Reynolds is well known for marketing his own films and projects, including Deadpool and Deadpool 2. While Deadpool 3 is under the Marvel Studios banner this time around, the studio appears to be letting Reynolds do his thing, as evidenced by how he announced Jackman's role to begin with. This new video from Jackman appears to be in line with the duo's humorous string of reveals thus far, especially since he was complaining about a song from Reynolds' spirited film getting Oscar recognition. All signs point to this slip-up being all part of the plan, and it wouldn't be surprising if Marvel Studios officially confirms Wolverine and Deadpool or Deadpool and Wolverine in the near future. Deadpool 3 arrives in theaters on November 8, 2024. A brand new image for Extraction 2 has been released, and it shows Chris Hemsworth reprising his role as Tyler Rake, bracing himself for a hectic battle. Extraction 2 is the sequel to Netflix's 2020 hit film Extraction. Directed by Sam Hargrave, the original told the story of Tyler Rake, a fearless black market mercenary who embarked on the most deadly extraction of his career when he was enlisted to rescue the kidnapped son of an imprisoned international crime lord. At the time of its release, Extraction became the most-watched original film in Netflix's history, according to the streamer, with a reported viewership of 99 million households in its first 4 weeks. In a USA Today first look at the film slated for 2023, a new still was revealed for Extraction 2. The image shows Chris Hemsworth's Tyler Rake gearing up for a fight. Extraction received high praise for its intense action and well-choreographed stunt work, especially for a streaming exclusive. The new image foreshadows more of the same from Netflix's upcoming sequel, as it appears that the still is from the same riot action sequence Hemsworth shared previously. James Wan hints that The Conjuring 4 may be the final film in the franchise. In October 2022, it was officially announced that The Conjuring 4 was in the works, with writer David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick returning to pen the script, one of the minds behind The Conjuring 2 and The Conjuring: The Devil Made Me Do It. In 2021, the third Conjuring movie grossed over $206 million at the box office, which was enough to push the franchise's total earnings over $2 billion and make it the highest-grossing horror franchise in history. But still, the overall future of the Conjuring franchise remains uncertain. Now, just a few months after The Conjuring 4 was confirmed, James Wan has hinted at some disappointing news for the future of the horror franchise. During a recent interview with Collider, Wan hinted at The Conjuring 4 potentially wrapping up the story of Ed and Lorraine Warren. When asked for clarification if the fourth film will in fact be the last, the Conjuring franchise's producer, original director, and overall mastermind responded cryptically, "We never know. You never know. We'll see." Gladiator 2 is in the process of casting Paul Mescal in a major role. The film will be the long-awaited sequel to the 2000 Ridley Scott film Gladiator, which starred Russell Crowe as Maximus Decimus Meridius. The film was an enormous box office hit, earning $460.5 million and becoming the third highest-grossing film in the domestic box office. It was also a critical hit, going on to be nominated for 12 Oscars, winning 5, including Best Picture. According to Deadline, Mescal is currently in negotiations to take the lead role in Gladiator 2, which is set to be helmed by Scott. He will be playing a grown-up Lucius, the son of Connie Nielsen's Lucilla, who was originally played by Weird, the Al Yankovic story's Spencer Treat Clark. Other actors who were contenders for the role include Bones and All's Timothée Chalamet, Elvis's Austin Butler, Eternals' Richard Madden, and Top Gun Maverick's Miles Teller. A new image from Scream 6 reveals the Ghostface Killer in New York City. Directed by Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillette, with a screenplay written by James Vanderbilt and Gary Busick, Scream 6 will see Sam and Tara Carpenter, alongside Chad and Mindy Meeks, move away from Woodsboro to New York City, where a new Ghostface Killer starts to terrorize them. Courtney Cox will also reprise her role as Gail Weathers and will be joined by Hayden Panettiere, who returns to the Scream franchise as Kirby Reed after being introduced in 2011's Scream 4. Now USA Today reveals a brand new image for the upcoming Scream sequel, where Ghostface seems to look over the city. The image does not reveal much, but it does signal that even if the main protagonists are trying to leave past events from 2022's Scream behind, a new Ghost-faced killer can emerge anywhere they go. Avatar 3 will introduce a fire-based Na'vi people who differ from the Ometikaya and Metkejina in a key way. Avatar: The Way of Water built upon the foundation set up by Avatar by displaying a new side of the moon, Pandora. Due to Quaritch's pursuit of Jake, Neytiri, and their family, the Sullys were forced to leave the forest behind and start a new life far from their home. They eventually settled on the islands populated by the Metkejina clan, where they had to learn to assimilate to a new culture and way of life. While Avatar introduced the forest-dwelling Ometikaya, Avatar: The Way of Water brought the island-based Metkejina into the fold, a clan that evolved differently from the Ometikaya in order to adapt to their oceanic environment, sporting green-tinged skin, thicker tails, finned arms, and a few other distinctions. During a conversation with 20 Minutes, Cameron teases the introduction of a new Na'vi clan in Avatar 3 and beyond, explaining that the element of fire will be represented by the Ash People, which suggests that Jake and Neytiri may interact with a new group of Na'vi in the next movie. In addition, Cameron offers an intriguing detail about the next installment of the franchise, implying that the Na'vi in Avatar 3 will not be as positively portrayed as they were in the previous movies. He said, "In the next movie, viewers can expect to see different cultures from those I have already shown. The fire will be represented by the Ash people. I want to show the Na'vi from another angle because so far I have only shown their good sides. In the early films, there are very negative human examples and very positive Na'vi examples. In Avatar 3, we will do the opposite. We will also explore new worlds while continuing the story of the main characters. I can say that the last parts will be the best. The others were an introduction, a way to set the table before serving the meal. But obviously, everything will depend on how Avatar 2 is received, if it finds its audience. Based on Cameron's comments, the Ash people may be the most aggressive clan of Na'vi yet, challenging the expectations of viewers by complicating their perceptions of the native people of Pandora. Though Avatar featured a layered look at the Ometikaya, showing that Neytiri, her parents, and the others in their clan had differences of opinion when it came to humans and other matters, the native population as a whole were painted as essentially good in terms of their morals, while humans took on a more antagonistic role. The same is true in Avatar: The Way of Water. Humans are the villainous force in the film, and the Metkejina people, though somewhat divided in their approaches to the Sullys, are easy to root for. Cameron's statement indicates that in Avatar 3, the Na'vi will no longer be aligned with righteousness, despite Jake's family continuing to take center stage. The Ash people may fill that role, making the human scientists, or perhaps Quaritch's son Spider, the possible targets of the new clan, and forcing Jake and his family to defend them, painting the Fire Na'vi as the antagonists of the movie. In terms of physical and cultural differences, the Ash people could sport red or gray-tinged, heat-resistant skin and shorter hair, as well as inhabiting the volcanic regions of Pandora. Megan producer James Wan already has ideas for a sequel if the first movie ends up proving popular. Directed by Gerald Johnstone, Megan tells the story of a robotics engineer at a toy company whose AI doll begins to take on a life of its own. Wan, who is known for directing Saw, Insidious, The Conjuring, and Malignant, in addition to producing Annabelle, The Nun, and Spiral, has a story credit on the upcoming movie, with Akilah Cooper having written the script. An initial trailer for Megan has already teased that the film will be scary, but not without moments of dark humor, with the titular doll having a penchant for dancing. Although Megan hasn't even officially been released in theaters yet, Wan reveals in a new interview with Collider that he already has ideas for a sequel. The producer teases that he's thought of ways to build out the world of the story, expressing hope that one or more sequels will eventually get to further explore these ideas. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.